Welcome to Baritone Call episode 3. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Ibanez Baritone, RGIB6. It's a 28 scale baritone. Phenomenal guitar for beginners, for advanced. You can modify these things, you can tweak them. The cool thing about this guitar is, one, they're very affordable. And I bought this one on Reverb from Guitar Factory. Shout out to you guys. Killer service. I think it was like $550, and then there was, you know, guys, there's sales all the time on Reverb. So to my front door for $498. I took it to my people, and there was one little thing with the 3rd fret. Didn't affect anything. It wasn't an open box. That was something from the factory, but just an amazing killer guitar. So got the guitar, unboxed it, has the EMG pickups in it from the factory. I'm not really an active pickups guy, but there are thousands of people that are. So I switched them out to these Seymour Duncan pickups, and we've got a distortion and then a jazz, and got that advice from the Bun Killer Baritone channel. If you guys haven't heard that, check out the Bun Killer pickups. They work great. I'm not maybe like a super high distortion player. I'm just want killer tone. Another thing that I did, hip shot locking tuners. I've been playing for too long to mess around with stringing stuff up. So for $50, make sure when you're buying them, you're checking if it's for the top side, the bottom side, or if it's for a Les Paul style. Don't order a set without doing your homework on those. Back to the guitar, 28 scale. This thing drops down. I play in G, so I've had no intonation problems at all. But like I said, I took it to my guy. You baritone guys out there know I play 27, 28 scale. So let's put aside everybody that's playing Les Pauls and trying to get down to A and G and B. And if you really want to play in low tunings, 28 scale or more is going to be where it's at. You guys have heard it on YouTube, I'm sure. I do have a 27 scale guitar that I play all the time in G. That took a little bit of work, but it's a high-end guitar too. So this guitar, the clarity is there. Now I did change the pickups. That's not really a big modification. You guys could spend a lot of money. You can get bare knuckles for $300, or you can get these for, I don't know, $150 to $200. So that's the cool thing. If you get a guitar like this, you know, even if you paid this guitar is worth $700 all day long. So even if you do put out a little bit more money than $500 than what I did, you still have money to, you know, play with your sound. But this is a killer neck on this. You got a basswood body. You're not going to have any problem with going with a higher gauge. I have a 70 on the bottom. One other thing that I did is we put a little hip shot on there. $5. Locking straps. I just think those are necessary. I use mono on everything else. I had this around and I love it. And I'm a fan of Deftones, so no intonation problems. I haven't had any. I'm shocked. I've had this guitar sit over in my rack for sometimes 2 or 3 weeks at a time. And yeah, there's not a bunch of humidity and heat in this room, which is going to affect all your instruments. But I was surprised. For this price of a guitar, I love ripping on this thing. I just think for a 28 scale guitar, the only other one that comes to my mind is PRS. I'm a huge fan of PRS guitars. So, you know, if you guys like Ibanez, try them out. PRS, those are my recommendations. Now, I know there's 30 other baritone guitars out there. Why don't we get into a little bit of riffage and original? No cover stuff on this channel. There might be some mistakes, but that's okay. So we'll give you some clean tones, give you a little bit of dirty stuff. Right behind me, the sounds are going to be coming out of The TC100, I love this thing to death. I've been playing with the 6L6 tubes forever, way too long. That's an old amp down there, the F100. Killer amp if you're looking for one for 600 bucks. I know you can find them out there. But the TC100, I love the EL34s in there. Just an amazing sounding amp. And we'll do a video on that in the future and some tone stuff. And, well, I almost forgot. That baby right over there, that PRS 27.7 Mike Mashak, we're giving that away. And that's not going to be the only thing we're going to do on this channel. We're going to actually give a lot of gear away to you guys. It's something that I haven't seen out there. And our sponsors, our wallet, doesn't have a problem with that. So stay tuned. Put your comments in there. Get involved in this channel if this is something that you're into. We're going to give that baby away. All right, let's get into some riffs. Okay, last thoughts, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, we're a new channel. We're doing this out of passion. See this shirt right here? Have fun. Hovercraft amps, killer. I want you guys to go to Reverb and check out Hovercraft amps. They're out on the West Coast. Phenomenal stuff. Go in those amp descriptions and read some of those things that they're doing out there. Just phenomenal. If you get on Reverb right now, there might be a few of these left. I love it. They're one-off stuff. I love small business stuff, people getting out there and doing their own thing. This guy is by no means an amateur. Go check out Hovercraft amps on Reverb. Thanks for tuning in.